Hey nerds, welcome back to Nerd News. I'm gonna say Dan. Now today we're gonna be talking about a new Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC. Maybe, I don't know. Well, let's just get into it and let's know the facts, and then let's go into my own theory about this. Well, first off, a few days ago there was a job opening from Nintendo for 3D CG designer and level designer. Nintendo wants people with experience working on action games and to be able to make terrain like fields and dungeons. So that sounds kind of like a Zelda like game. I mean, Dungeons, that kind of gave it away. But it could also be a different game or a new IP or something like that. We could just be wrong. They never said Zelda or anything like that. So, yeah. Must also have experience with game events, in-game events, more specifically. This may be a new Switch game, 3DS game, or even phone, because Nintendo has recently liked to do that. But this could be even be a Mario game. We don't know. But let's just say that this is a Zelda game, because that's kind of what it sounds like. Anyway, we really just don't know at this point. But I do think this is for DLC. A few weeks ago, early Nintendo president said we need to continue. We need continuous growth. We must keep releasing new software that includes DLCs and other contents for big titles that are already out. End quote. The president said this. More DLC for big titles that are already out. What's the biggest title on the Switch right now? Breath of the Wild, and it's already out. I feel like these two things aren't different. Now, if I did have to rank this on most likely, I don't think a new Switch game for Breath of the Wild is happening. That would have to come out in 10 years. Maybe that's why they're looking for level designers now. But I don't think this is what it is. I think they're going to be making DLC for Breath of the Wild, which would be great because more the merrier, I guess. I mean, I like Breath of the Wild. I think it's a great game. I think it's such a huge world, and I've never played a game that has left me just want to play the world like I have in Breath of the Wild. But this also could just be a phone game, and where these two things are totally separate. Now, also, this president thing, what the president said, presidents, companies, they say these things all the time in bullshit quotes. Do they ever lead to anything? No. Do I think you should take this video seriously? Maybe. Maybe more Breath of the Wild DLC? Maybe. Possibly. Do I think it's going to happen? Maybe. I think that's what this whole video is about. This is just a bullshit theory that wasn't on the internet, so I was like, maybe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you rank it. I think it's DLC. If it's not that, it's probably going to be phone game. If not that, maybe 3DS game. I think they're trying to stay away from the 3DS or not. And at the very bottom, Switch game. At the very least. Honestly. Comment down below what you think this new thing is and if they are connected. And do you want to see more Breath of the Wild DLC, or do you think they should just make a whole new game? Obviously, everyone wants a whole new game. But until then, would you want to see DLC or make a whole new game? Obviously, you want a whole new game. Anyway, comment down below what's your thoughts on this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is Nerd News. Sign off.